Okay, hello guys, welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. Today I have actually quite a bit of stuff planned. I mean, overall it's not a crazy amount of things in the sense of variety, but I do have a lot of stuff that I am planning on working on today. Because today, as you can hopefully tell by the title of the episode, we are going to be doing some farming. Because yeah, believe it or not, it's actually very helpful to, have some farms set up. So I am going to pick out an area and I'm going to try and flatten it at least a little bit. And we are going to start setting up some farms. So I'm thinking over here looks pretty flat already, so I feel like this would probably be the best place for me to really choose to set up camp, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. First though, I unfortunately do have to do a little bit of digging to make things look a bit flatter. Oh god. Hello, sir. I'm just trying to enjoy myself in peace here and you just appear. It's never happened to me before. Okay, hello, do you have anything useful? Of course he doesn't. Well, you know what that means. God, that's weird. Didn't realize that they could just appear like that. Like, I know obviously they've got to spawn somehow, but I guess I just never really thought about the, the logistics of wandering traders. But hey, alright, yeah, sure. I officially have 2 wandering traders I can call my pets. I have to come collect the other one though. Alright, come on big guys, I'm gonna put you within the walls. Keep you from running away, hopefully. Now you're free to roam, do whatever you want. As long as you don't escape, I really do not care what you do with your life. Just know that you're free now. Alright, back to what I was doing. I'm just trying to dig up some dirt over here, god. Alright, I got things mostly flattened out, but it's also getting dark, so I should probably get a little bit of sleep here. I don't really want to deal with mobs right now. I mean, I do have full iron armor. I could handle it relatively well, but still, better safe than sorry and all that junk. So what I am thinking is right over here, I'll probably have a wheat and maybe a carrot farm as well. And then over here in this little dip down here, I think I'm gonna even this out a little bit, make it a bit less wonky, a bit more circular-ish, and fence this in and turn it into like a cow farm. And then up here on that hill, I might make that into a sheep farm. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna organize all this. Trying to figure it out, slowly but surely. I don't know, I might turn this into something. Take a little bit of more clearing things out, which is not fun, but it's not impossible, Or I mean, I could make this over here into a sheep farm. There'd be sheep right there, cows over there, like I said, wheat and carrots here. Okay, yeah, all right, we're getting things figured out a little bit. Not a lot, but at least a little bit. Ooh, wait, I have just realized an issue. I don't actually have any carrots, and this village is so small, there's not a farm in it, I think. Let's see if there's anything in this hole over here, because I know there's that little fence over there you can barely see. There's potential, maybe there might be a farm down here. Oh, there is, but it also looks like that only has wheat. But you know what? We're going on an adventure today. We're gonna go all the way down into the depths of hell to see if I can find some carrots. So I really want some carrots. Oh, there's hay bales down there. Okay. Oh god, yeah, I think that only has wheat. What is it looking like from up here? Down we go. Oh god, there's so many mobs everywhere. Yeah, no, oh, carrot. Ah, I got 3 carrots. It's not a lot, but oh god, we don't like that, we don't like that. Okay, we're going back up. Yeah, I got 3 carrots. It's not a lot, but it's a start, okay? All I needed was 1 at the very least, and I got 3. Okay, up we go, up we go. I wonder if there's another one over here. I doubt it, but there's a chance, there's a possibility. Nah. Wasn't really expecting too much more. Besides, I already got what I needed. Honestly, I can't believe that actually worked out, but I mean, I'll take it. I will be very confused for a little bit, but I definitely will not complain, Okay, so what I am going to need is 2 buckets and also some water, which unfortunately I don't think there's any all that nearby. I'll have to go scrounge for some water real quick. So what do we want this to start? I'm trying to figure out if I want it to be right up against the fence or a little bit back. Decisions. Something I am never good at. Ooh. Well, I guess before I do anything, I'll make myself a little 4x4 here so that I have water to grab from. Okay, future editing staff here to change up the format of the video for a little bit, because I have literally an hour of footage of me just trying to figure out how to make this one stupid farm look good. And I don't know about you, but I, as a viewer, wouldn't be very interested in sitting through just would probably be like 5 minutes of me just, going back and forth on decisions on what to do on this one building. And then at the end, it doesn't even look all that good. It's not a great situation. So instead, I'm just gonna narrate the rest of what I did for this video. Hopefully that's fine with you. This might end up being something I do more in later videos whenever I have bigger projects for this series. But for now, hopefully this isn't going to be a super consistent thing. This is is just a situation where I cannot be bothered to edit down an hour of footage of me just going back and forth on what kind of wood to use and whether I should use stairs or slabs and whether I should use stripped or non-stripped, and God, it's such a pain. I'm so bad at making up my mind. It's kind of embarrassing. So for the sake of your sanity and mine, here's how it looks. Here's the finished farm. It's definitely not the prettiest thing around, but it's also not the ugliest either. It definitely looks a lot better than it was going to look with like the original design idea I had in my mind. So, you know, at least be thankful that it's not as bad as it could have been. I know that's not a lot to be thankful for, but it's something. So once I had the first farm done and situated, or at least as done and situated as I could have it at that point, obviously it's not entirely full of crops yet, I set up two separate pens, one to the right and one to the left. I was originally going to have the one to the right be a cow farm and the one on the left be a sheep farm, but then there ended up being a lot of sheep around the one that I wanted to be a cow farm and vice versa. So I just, you know, I flipped them around. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't matter too much. It's not like there was a crazy advantage for one area to be a sheep farm or anything. It was just personal preference, and sometimes that's okay to go back on. And from there, I spent some time lighting the area up, you know, just running around with some torches, placing them all to where there's 4 blocks in between them. Real fun. Definitely did not spend like, I don't know, like 20 minutes on this or anything. No, never. I would never do that. Oh, and I will say, putting down torches, very monotonous, very boring, lame, dare I say. But it also ended up being kind of dangerous this time around. Not because the actual act of putting down the torches is all that dangerous, but just because I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes. You know, I try and be more careful in this world because it is hardcore. And, you know, I don't want to lose the world. I would hate to lose the world on the 3rd episode. That would not be very cool of me. But I also got very close to losing the world to a very, very dumb little mistake. I was on like the edge of a cliff, right? And I was placing torches, and for some reason I had the genius idea of I'm gonna do this while walking backwards and just staring at the ground. So I'm just going through, counting the blocks, placing torches, and then I just fall. Yeah, there's this 1 block gap that leads all the way down to like this massive cave, to where if I had fell like all the way down, I definitely would have died. But luckily I walked far enough back that I made it over the 1 block gap and landed on like a ledge to where I didn't, you know, die. God, I just still thinking about it, I'm so glad that I got at least a little lucky there, you know, because I would have been so mad at myself if that's where this ended. It'd be such a dumb way to go out. But yeah, from there, things are a lot less interesting. You know, I finished lighting the area up. I picked out that little area on top of the hill that I mentioned earlier that I said I might turn into a sheep farm. Obviously, it's not a sheep farm, but I did put some fences up there and build like a little shack, and that's gonna be where I'm keeping chickens. You know, it's the smallest pen for the smallest animal. Makes sense. Then I also set up another pen next to where the cows are. I don't have a recording of that, unfortunately, so you'll just have to take my word for it, and also you'll probably see it in the next episode, so it's there, okay? It's nothing to look at. It's just fences placed down in like a weird shape, and there's pigs in it. You know, it's nothing special. But with that said, the video has come to an end. I guess it's time for me to stop narrating and finish editing this video so that I can get it up on time. I hope you guys have a fucking amazing day, and I will see you next time.